So that next fight, Michael Moore, a former WBO light heavyweight champion. He was trying to become the first Southpaw heavyweight champ. Now, you actually dropped him in round 2, but it went the distance, and he won.
Yeah, because, I messed up my shoulder. I messed up my left shoulder, and he did outpoint me and all this because the fact that the whole thing is with no left hand, I wasn't able to get in the long range because I missed him. He's a good counter puncher, and he won the fight, and I knew that he won the fight, and I said it didn't bother me because the whole big thing is that I didn't quit.
Yeah,
and so Michael Moore tells me, if you messed up your arm the first round, you would have just let the people know that you hurt, they would just stop the fight.
Yeah, no, but you went the whole 12 rounds.
But I would have. And I told him. I said, if I knew, I would have told him. I said, because I just wasn't gonna just give it up. I said, that's one thing I wasn't gonna do. I said, just as you fought me in that one shoulder. I said, I wasn't gonna give it up. And so when it came down to the next one, I made the adjustment.
Well, you went to the hospital to get your shoulder checked, and they diagnosed you with a heart condition, and you had to announce that you retired from boxing at that moment, right? The Nevada State Athletic Commission did an investigation, and they felt that it had something to do with HGH.
What is that?
That's what it said. It said that your condition was consistent with human growth hormone use.
No, you see, the thing is, in that same situation right there, when they told me I had said I had a heart attack, they gave me too much morphine. They gave me too much morphine.
Okay.
And that was the whole problem because I didn't have no heart. I didn't have a heart problem. They gave me too much morphine.
Okay, and so they mistook that with HGH and so
yeah,
forth. Got it.
The thing is, because I'm the most tested athlete ever. Because everybody was saying, ain't nowhere in the world that Liberty guy can fight them guys like that.
Right, and move up in weight like that and so forth. Yeah.
I said, so,
Test me.
I said, they never caught me in nothing because I ain't never did nothing.
Right.
My own thing, and that's what it was.
Well, right around that time, you were watching this preacher named Benny Hinn.
Yes.
And you said that you felt your heart heal watching him. And
I didn't.
No?
I didn't say that. I didn't say that.
You didn't say that. Okay.
No.
My mistake. Well, because you ended up becoming friends with him and he laid hands on you?
Well, he's a minister. He a minister, and now, whether he healed me or not, only thing that I was saying, what he said, go back to the clinic and get them to check your heart.
Right.
And so now that's what he told me. Go back to the clinic and tell them to check your heart. And he said, we saying that he healed. And we go back and they go, oh, God, dog, it's hard. So the whole big thing is, only thing that he did, he said, go back and tell them to check your heart again. And so the point of the matter, they say, did he heal you or not? I said, but the only thing he told me to do, I said, he touched me, and he said, go back and tell him to check your thing again.
Well, according to reports, you wrote him after, you came back with a clean bill of health. They said that you wrote him a check for $265,000.
No.
So that's not true.
No, that is not true. My whole thing is that Benny Hinn, anytime in offering, they start telling you, he said, if we can raise this much money for this thing to do these things here, I said, okay. My whole thing is that I wrote them a check for the money they need to go to the event. And so I did it because I'm the one that make all the money, and I had it to spare. And so, but all these things had taken place. He then, it's not like he healed me, then all of a sudden, I had already I had wrote the check for the thing before I even got there.
Got it. I mean, they were trying to almost phrase it of like, oh, he healed you and you wrote him some huge check. Like he was trying to take advantage of you being a Christian and everything else like that.
Right. And which is sad. The whole thing, because that was the whole thing about me in boxing because I said something, it's kind of hard. As a Christian, I'm not telling nobody else. This is what worked for me. Mm-hmm. I came up my whole life as a Christian like this. We give God praise, you give God the glory, and that's it. I'm saying, but the point of the matter, I ain't asking nobody else to do it. I ain't. This is what I believe, and this is what I believe. I ain't never mad about what nobody else believe. I'm saying, in life, it's just real simple. Everybody got a choice to believe what they choose to believe. I'm not mad. Whatever people believe, okay, then that's what you believe. Then that's what you do. It long and it ain't affecting me. You ain't making me do it, and I ain't got to do it. And it's okay. Which in my whole career, that was the whole big thing that allowed me to be as good as I got, because these are the things that happen.
Yeah.
This is the reason why they put me in them fights so early, because they said Evander kept talking about Jesus. I said, man, that's all I know. I said, look, I was brought up this way. I said, look. I said, I'm always thanking God for what he have done for me and all this and stuff like this. I said, I know I came up poor with nothing. I said, this is what my grandmama and my mama were telling me. He said, boy, you got to give God the glory. Like this, I said, okay, then I give the glory.